Welcome back to the campfire. Today we're going to continue on our journey through X4, clearing out the xenon here in Matrix 79B and the rest of this, to be honest. So, been doing some scouting. Got a lot more stations than I initially thought here. That's on me. That's my B. It's gonna take a lot of time to clear out. Kind of want to get looking at that. This is probably the station that holds their claim on the sector. And it's just a bunch of manufacturing stations and a shipyard. And that's assuming there's nothing down here. Given that those were up there, it's possible there's something down here. We haven't hit much resistance after that last wave of destroyers we had to fight. But something could be coming from down here yet. We have used up a lot of their resources here. How many destroyers are here? 4. We could just buy another one. That would replace what's already been lost. Kind of coming to the point where I'm thinking we will have to, clear out this system and then hold the gate. Come back to this. Because we are consistently losing firepower. Now, another thing, I find after yesterday's AI issues and just the constant frustration, I went ahead and installed CUDA's AI tweaks, which is a combination of Cure-Tree's attack AI tweak and Dead Air's overall AI tweaks. Supposedly, it's supposed to prevent that face diving straight into the station issue. Which, to be fair, in vanilla, it is better than it used to be. That face diving issue used to be so much worse. You couldn't let destroyers attack stations on their own because they would just, without having overwhelming numbers, they would just all faceplant straight into the station. It was ridiculous. But that was also back in version 5 point something. So, it is better than I remember it being. It's still not great. Great would be the battleship AI actually does what it should do, which is, oh hey, I would die if I do that. I'm going to not do that. Either way. Alright, we have the sector more or less mapped out. So we've got 3, 5, 6, 7 stations to destroy. This is going to be a bit of a slog. But more or less, it's just going to take time. I don't see any major issues coming out of these stations except for maybe the shipyard. Where are you going? Oh yeah, I added more fighters to that. So let's have them attack that station. Have them attack that station. And you're gonna pull rear guard. I've got a fleet of Kurokamis sitting here watching this gate, mostly to catch any stragglers that get through here. I mean, if a destroyer somehow gets through here and past this station, we are in trouble. Those Kurokamis will be in trouble. Well, hold on. Gee, this whole plan just went to shit. Alright. Remove all orders. Stop moving. We've got another defense station that was hiding in... Alright. Let you guys take care of that station. Let them go and hit the solar power plant. It's going to be a little bit more interesting than I thought. Alright. We still got more quasars being built, which is fine. Hopefully these guys... Oh yeah, it's auto-adjusting their movement to put them at an optimal position. And that's an effect of the mod, the AI tweak mod. What are you doing? Oh yeah, you're holding position at a far range to fight, and that's fine. See, these are moves that are made by the... Normally done by the AI manually, you don't see it. The AI tweak pushes them to do this automatic, and make more sense. Does it make movements take a little bit more time? Sure. But it helps. Helps keep the ships off the station and not face diving. Why are you face diving? Okay, they're having to get in range, right. Kind of curious if this will help at all. These two bounced off each other. So the Phoenixes can sit considerably farther away, but these are still moving in. Right, these guys are set to bombard, aren't they? No, they're set to attack. Weird. Alright. Hold on. Remove all those orders. Not all. We just want turrets. So I have a feeling some of these destroyers are going to be doing stupid shit again. They should be holding... Yeah, they are holding range. This one's moving weirdly far away. But... these two are circling around and then moving in and back out. These guys are flying out to flank. That's going to be a bad idea because they're flying really close to those stations. But, yeah, no. Bring these guys back in. Something's bothering me about how that's gonna go. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. There we go. For now, we'll just watch and let it happen. And with Kuda's AI tweaks, is it going a little bit slower? Sure. Not that much slower. They're probably just mostly using their main guns, which, you know what, I would rather them hold at range and not risk getting too close to just face dive into the station. Alright. And here's... I was wondering why a few of them were starting to circle the station in here. And that's exactly what they should do. Instead of trying to drive through the station to get a clear view, they're circling around it. You know, God forbid. But it's because they destroyed that one sector that they could hit, so they started moving to the others. To be able to hit the other sections. Which is exact like that. Why wouldn't you have gone that way? Go around instead of trying to go through. It makes sense. Alright. Alright, we've got one station down. Defense station went down like a sack of bricks. This power plant's almost down. We'll take down that xenon station. Then I'll have both groups take on this defense platform, sweep up and back down. And then we'll hold on the gate here for a while and start building up our... I mean, granted, I'm already working on building up our economy here, but we're going to try to expand as well to other station areas or other system areas. Like build up a decent setup here. You know, so we're not just doing microchips, hull parts, weapon components on one station. We'll build a couple more stations to expand our income. We'll add more down here. Actually, I think where we'll start adding is first down here. But either way. Oh, really? Already? It's that time again. Gonna have to probably deal with an infestation here as well. That's blue. That's red. Alright. Yep. Well, we got this small fleet of destroyers. Can we afford another destroyer from here? See if we can. Not XLL. Odysseus destroyer. Hi. Plasma. Because plasma is far superior to beam. Unless you're trying to make a fleet defense, which, you know, that also helps. Then all-rounders. Not quite able to afford it. Now we can. I find that having a mix of Odysseus's and whatchamacallits, behemoths is a lot better than just having all of one type. Not that it's a bad thing to have all one type. All of you guys... Where was it? Like... Zoom in on the spot, keep my eye on it. Apply them there. We'll start from there. Well, this is just ridiculous. The amount of time it took for Fleet 3, which is the Odysseus's, Phoenix's, and I think a couple behemoths, and the Osaka. And the time it took them to take out the defense platform and this xenon station, that solar power plant is still hanging on. That is, what's up with these solar power plants that they've got so much health? Though it could be the fact that they're probably aiming for this centerpiece that doesn't have actual mass. To some degree. Either way,
Awaiting
I'm
orders.
just gonna keep moving it on. Alright. And it has been about another 7 minutes? Yeah, about 7 minutes. And that solar station is finally going down. That thing had a lot of health. I will say as well, definitely the CUDA AI tweaks has been working rather well. They have yet to faceplant into the station. Like, at all. Then we've got, there was 3 or 4, I think it was these 4 that popped up to over here, started to go this way, and then went, hold on, there's a station there, and redirected course back over this way. Like, I didn't have to fix that problem. This guy's doing some weird stuff. No, he stopped. Again, they get within so much distance of another station, they go, hold on. No. They're starting to move in on the last piece, which I believe is this here. It's a dock. So it probably doesn't have any defenses. Even then, it's the last bit of the station. I'm not concerned about it having enough firepower to take out a destroyer. If it did, I'd be more concerned. Jeez. When are the Argon going to wipe out that? So I can just add an administrative
Awaiting orders.
module to that station. Alright. You guys all take on that defensive station. Then this should be unclaimed after that, and then we'll just clean up the last of the stations. We'll move the carrier over to the gate. Probably going down and up, back up. Along with the Kurokamis to help defend. Alright. Let's get... But yeah. That's basically the battle plan. With Kudas, it is very interesting to watch them fan out like that. Surround the station and then merge it back in together. It is just awesome to watch. Alright, we got a K-Destroyer coming in. This is why we left the carrier group right here, ready to fight it off. See how quickly... Wow. They are just demolishing this thing.
Awaiting orders.
Did we lose? We lost a fighter in there, didn't we? Yeah, we lost one Quasar to that. Not great, but, you know, all things considered, they just demolished that thing. Alright, that's another station down, and we're making moves onto the next solar power. Making pretty good time. It's only been 2 hours total, with a fair amount of downtime because I've been bouncing around the map and doing other things. Here we go. Alright, we're making some considerable progress. That station's about half gone, a little over half, it looks like. Yeah, 47. And we're starting construction of an engine parts station here, and then I'll do turrets and shield components. Just doing one station at a time, get them done. Ooh, looks like we got something to fight here. Come on. Oh, you're already fighting it. Sort of. Alright. Yeah, and that cock installation is gone, so we're not gonna have to worry about that for a little bit. I think it's something like 3 days in universe. And that added station should... I mean, we're already not doing too bad on money. I turned this back on to allow other parties to buy from us, and the Yaki and the Zyarth are just printing ships out for themselves. I'll allow it for now. Once we start to get low on resources again, I'll turn it back off and hold up on that for a minute. So far, we really haven't been hurting on resources, so this should be alright. I think there's still a little bit of a bottleneck on engine parts and antimatter converters, but part of that problem is just they're not made in-house, and logistics. Maybe I need some more docks on this. Maybe I need some more haulers. We'll see what I can figure out. Maybe I just need to put an engine part manufacturing line on the station. Maybe. Alright, now we're looking at this xenon station is next on the chopping block. We'll bounce from there to there to there. These two should go a lot faster than that solar power array did. God, that one took forever. Alright. We're almost finished cleaning up this system. Interestingly enough, I saw a K moving down here towards the gate. I'm surprised it has not come in yet. Gonna have these guys bounce over to here to watch that gate. That's about all I can think to do there. As soon as that K comes in, it's getting obliterated. Whether it comes up against all the battleships or destroyers, whatever. Or it comes up against our bomber fleet there.
Awaiting orders.
In fact, the bomber fleet might be faster. Probably will be faster. Let's see here. Where is the bomber fleet? 73 plus 17. Well, 7. 10 of those Kuroka or Nemesises are just disintegrator types as well. And set to defense of the carrier only. This is going down. Not rapidly, but faster. Alright. Now we're starting on this final station here. And then we'll hit the shipyard, and that should clear out this system. Should. It's not taking too long. We've got the carrier moved over to cover the gate. So that should be helpful as well. Alright. Remove that, just follow the station, or follow your carrier group. Alright. Yeah, these stations are just melting. I love the small asteroid stations, or whatever these are actually. Probably factories for something. But they just melt. And it's beautiful. Wish I could sell to them, though. I mean, they buy for high value. Alright, and that station is gone. Now on to the shipyard. Alright, everything's moving in, and I'm going to also... Oops, I have been in so many menus throughout this whole thing. I'm gonna move myself over there. Oh, Jesus. It's a lot of Chaos attacks. Didn't see any destroyeds, for what it's worth. Alright. We're coming up to the station. Let's just have some fun with this, I guess. Hold on. Okay, those are fighters. I'm less concerned about fighters. It's like, wait, did they just finish building a destroyer and I didn't notice? No. Okay. Oof. Alright, while we're in range, just kind of waiting on weapons to cool down a little bit. Oh, that got blown up, so they can't even build anything now. That's good. Good for us. We're just, it's gonna be, I think, a slower, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit slower to kill. Not a bad thing, not a big deal. Those defense drones don't really seem to be coming at, like they're popping out of the station, but they're just sitting there hanging around. Something's getting attacked. It's me. Well, time to pop back out of range. Yeah. To be fair, this is kind of fun to watch. Oh, that was a defense disc, wasn't it? Don't get, you know, it's awesome to be sitting there and in first-person view doing this. I have to remind myself not to get, like, so hyper-focused that I stop paying attention to the map, because things will appear out of nowhere to attack us. And I've got to remind myself of that occasionally. Jesus, that's a lot of defense drones. And they're being hit by something. I mean, it makes sense that they're dying to something when they're over here, but I think they're just getting hit by the splash damage from the, all the guns. Which wouldn't surprise me exactly, but still not something I was expecting. Okay, so that's still under construction. Another minute and then I've got to give them a manager. Oh, what? Where did that... What? Where? Okay. That was weird. Well, we gotta replace another behemoth. So put it this way. After the CUDA AI tweaks, we have lost far less. Under vanilla settings, I was looking at, great, so if I can't manage, even with trying to carefully micromanage all these ships, I was expecting to lose 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18 of the destroyers, and having to replace all those. It is what it is. You know, instead I lost, so far, 1. That's a huge upgrade. And that's a huge nod in the direction of that mod. I'll give it that. Alright, with the downfall of that shipyard, that is another sector liberated. We are one step closer to the goal. I mean, the next will be cleaning out Savage Spur 1. Does it also include Savage Spur 2? Oh yeah, it just says Savage Spur. So I would imagine that's Savage Spur 1 and 2. Oh yeah, because Darkest Cascade is just Darkest Cascade. Which implies that you have to do both subsectors, and... Alright. Well, we can clear out this. It looks like it's only the one defense platform. This system... I mean, I can see a lot more flying around in here. This probably was the main... yeah. This was the main resource node. Which, I don't blame them. It's a lot of resources there. But we're going to hold up on this gate, take control, and continue working on getting our economy expanded a little bit to make this a lot easier. Which means... yeah, not patrol. Protect position. About 15 kilometers should cover it. Alright, yeah. Yeah, that more than covers it. Probably about 10 kilometers. Good enough. Let's close that down. Set up the same for these guys. And then it'll be protect here. And then it'll be work on building up our economy so that we can afford more destroyers, or just afford to build a shipyard and make our own destroyers from now on. That would be a lot better, to be honest. As many as I end up using. Well, there we go. Oh. Sorry about that. Stuff itches and I accidentally bumped my mic. Ah, well. What do you do? Alright. One thing I was researching is that the Yaki don't actually take control of the sectors. They just need us to remove the xenon, which we'll do. I'm also going to start building stations and taking the sectors for myself, because these are nice sectors. And hell, if I'm going to give them to the Argon. So on that, I'm going to create... Oof, they're already trying to rebuild a station here. We don't need it to be that large. We can always make it bigger if we need to, but this should be big enough.
New attack orders. Scramble. Confirmed.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's get that carrier out of the way for a moment. Just long enough to build a new station plot. Oh, come on. Alright. Now that the autosave is done. Come on. That carrier is going to be the real problem here. 'Cause it is waiting on all of its little minions to move. Alright, so we've got the administrative center building here. We've got a ship coming this way. The heck? What the heck? There's already a Minotaur pillager scale plate impact, or scale plate guy. We've got our station building here. We're going to take this sector too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build our new headquarters type zone here, another, industry hub. We'll use it as our private building in the future because we've got all resources here and here. I mean, there's more here and here, but basically between Matrix and Savage Spur, we've got everything. I mean, we don't have Savage Spur 2 because it has a little bit of everything. Actually, a fair bit of everything. But you can't go back and forth. It's a one-way gate. So, no point doing anything there. But we've got ore, silicon, methane, hydrogen, helium. We got everything. We even have Nevidium, which we don't use for anything. So there's that going for us. This is almost done. We're just waiting on energy cells. And that research, I'm curious to see what we can get out of it. Holy crap. Oh, those are really old notifications. Okay, yeah, it's got a lot of old notifications to go through. Another miner down. Really hate that you can't just, make that skip it. Like, oh, you're so far behind. Okay, just skip to the new. I have yet to find a way to do it. If there is a way, I'm just dumb. And I know that. I'm well aware I'm not the smartest person around. I've come to terms with that years ago. Alright. The boron and the... Wow, they're all really dumping laser towers near my gates. How dare they? Granted, they've been attacking the Yaki and the Zayarth Dominion basically as soon as they spawn out of my wharf. And placing all this shit on it and attacking. Honestly, how dare them, but whatever. As long as it makes me money, I guess I don't care. Oh, what was I low on? I just saw something here. Still engine parts, weapon components, and advanced electronics. We might have to up the... What's our weapon components manufacturing looking like these days? Some pause that. Are you still selling to... Yeah. Let's stop selling those for now. Not that we make a whole lot of them. We should probably just plop up another one of these stations. Or at least just double what it takes to make for the weapons production. Let's do that. Alright. One of the things we'll do towards the end of this episode, I guess, is we're going to go check out what it is they're building over here. So I noticed it when we went to go place the defense gate, or the defense structure here to build our admin structure and take over this system. Let's just go see what's going on. They better not be trying to reclaim my system. Better not. It's mine! Even if I don't actually do anything with it. Oh. Yep, they've got a construction site going. How dare they? And it's 15% completed already. Which I think means they've placed it, but nothing's come here yet to begin. Kinda have enough to actually build a few more destroyers, too. Should probably work on that as well. Get that moving. Oh yeah, they were starting to rebuild the shipyard already. They at least had it placed down like they were gonna. Which is fine. If the xenon keep trying to retake this sector, it'll actually give me something to work with. You know, a constant enemy and threat to remain vigilant against. There we go. And there we are. System is cleaned out again. We're gonna clean up some SCA as well. Not gonna allow them to just live here rent-free. Maybe we can get a free Corvette out of the deal, or cruiser, or whatever this is. Coming in for a landing. I cut out of that too soon, and I know it the moment I did it. Just didn't want him suddenly making a left turn like this. Yeah. Those damn left turns. Alright. We'll get him. We'll get him. It's more or less I'm just waiting on shit to happen. Wow. Yeah, they're just flying around this whole system. Nothing owns that other one yet, though, besides... Nothing even has any stations in any of these sectors besides me. Which is a little surprising. Alright, I'm not gonna bother. It's just dancing in circles now. Alright. Well, at this point we're just kind of waiting for things to build and things to happen. I think that's gonna call it a day for this recording. I'll begin recording again if start moving on to something else, but for right now it's just kind of sit and wait. And with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, anything you want to say down in the comments below, including if you have suggestions, questions, things you want to see me test because you're not sure about it, or you had an idea, let me know. And as always, have a wonderful day.